Today we're going to be fitting a throttle body hose to the FK2. There's nothing wrong with the one on the car, but I'm going to track. I'm taking it on track in the spring down at Castle Combe, and the last thing I want is for it to go, because they're renowned for splitting, and that's got 20,000 miles on that one, so best be safe than sorry. And nobody wants to bring their cars out in this weather. All it does is rain, then a bit more rain. Have a look. All it does is rain. We're getting the garage. I'll show you where the car is. It's not very warm in here, but at least it's dry. So the actual hose itself, look, I've got a nice little light all set up. The actual hose itself is down there, absolutely buried. So I think I've got to take the scuttle panel off, remove that lovely induction kit I fitted on the last video. Then the ECU's got to come out, it's down there. Obviously disconnect the battery. So what I'll do, I'll try and set the light up here, set the camera up about there, so you get a good view and see what's going on. But also as well, I've just ordered a new exhaust for that car. So that should be here in the next couple of days. My mate in the town has got his own little garage, and he's kindly said we can borrow the garage, get it up on the ramps, do a proper job. We're not going to fit the exhaust in there, no way. But we'll fit the hose today. The exhaust, I'm going to fit in 2 weeks, because next week I've got a Mustang Mach 1 for a week. Hopefully get some nice footage if the rain ever goes away. But we'll crack on with the hose and see how we get on. Come on. Go to my office. Right, let's see what's what. Cold taters then hot. Right, and let's crack on. I'm going to cover that up so I can put some tools on it, can't I? There you go. Put it there. Right, first things first, let's disconnect the sensor again. So, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to take it off from there to there. Hopefully. Oh, slow down, Kev, slow down. Let's disconnect the battery. That's what we've got to do first. Oh, that can go there, stay like that. Right, where was we? Let's take that off to there. I'll get out of the way and I'll get a light on so we can see better. It's all straightforward, that's loose anyway, so that should pop out in a minute. Get these two off. I always bloody drop these. So I'm be very careful today. Just take your time. There's one. Right, let's put these. Should I put one there? They shouldn't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Right, one more. Right, that can go there. Now this should just wiggle off. Come on, baby. There she is. Right, let's put this 1,200 pound ice cream cone somewhere safe. Bloody hell, so I've got to take that scoop out of the way because it's sitting right in front of the ECU. Nothing's ever simple, is it? Right. Can you see it? It's literally, oh, sorry. It's literally that one just in there. And I can leave that ECU in. I reckon I could get to that without taking that ECU out. So look, got to take this intake pipe off. So we've got the bracket there holding it on. We've got 3 12mm there. Take that bracket off. If I undo that Jubilee, and undo that Jubilee, I reckon I can get to that without touching all that. If I can't, I'll edit it so that never happened. Let's do that first. Let's set this light up. Right, let's get these out. 13mm. on there. Crank them off. Right, you can sit there. You can sit there. Don't go anywhere. Let's take this one off. That one can come off as well. I reckon I'm going to do this without touching that ECU. You stay there, buddy. Let's take this one off, and that bracket should be loose then. Alright, there's the bracket. You stay there, mate. That's all together. Right, we can sort of see it now. Put that there a minute. Right, it's there. So, if I unplug that sensor there, then undo that, and undo that, I should be able to get that intake out the way to get to that hose. Oh, but when I try and put it off, is it going to hit the ECU? Well, that's one way to find out, isn't there? And I reckon when I put it back together, I'll put the new hose onto this first and put it in as one. I reckon I've got this. Last famous words. He's got this. I ain't got nowhere to put the light though. That's it. You stay there, buddy. You stay there. Right, so I unplug that sensor. Oh, come on. Don't fail me now. All the way on. Let's get a screwdriver. I know what I need. I know what I need. Right, we're going to be okay now. We've got our gloves on. Professionals. Right, if I get my screwdriver in there, I can push that down. Oh, got it. Right, now then, if I undo that one and that one, I reckon I'm going to pull this out. Oh, actually, I'm going to leave that one on, take the far Jubilee clip off, and put it off on one. One way to find out, isn't there? One way to find out. Right, that should be loose enough now. If I get a long extension on that one, then we'll try and put it off. Right, let's get that in there. Right, that is loose now. So in theory, I should be able to pull it off, but there's just no room on the broom. And that is how you get that out without taking all that out. Now this should come off this end. Come on. Oh, I can leave that there, couldn't I? I could just leave that there, and just get that bit off. Oh, I think we're going to do it, guys. Can you see it? It's just there. I got to undo that Jubilee clip, pop that off, then I'll put it back on, put that on, put the ice cream cone back on, job done, without touching all that. Right, let's get that one off. Come on. We can do it. We're on it, we're on it. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Ooh. Here she comes. Come on, baby. Oh, we've got her. We've got her. Wasn't even split. Nothing wrong with that at all. But you know, best to be safe than sorry, isn't it? It's in pretty good condition. Well, it's only got 20,000 on the clock, but it's best to change it, isn't it? Right, that's it then. Wait for the part to turn up. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. We've got it. Hour later, it turned up. Looks spot on, doesn't it? It's a lot firmer than the original one. So we'll get this bolted on now to there. I'll put a light on. You can see exactly where it's going now. So that it's down there. It just sits onto there. But I'm gonna put it on the end of there first. Do a Jubilee clip up. Push it onto there. Do that Jubilee clip up. Put the bracket back on. Bish bash bosh. Put the thing cone back on. Job done. Right, let's crack on. We'll loosen these right off first. That's what they recommend. Loosen them right off so they've got plenty of slack. Push that back a bit. Loosen this one right off. There you go. That should be plenty. Put it in my pocket. Don't want it falling down there, do we? Right, you go back out there. Now we should be able to push this one on here. Let's go a bit more. Let's go a bit more. I could use some silicone spray, but I'm going to try and do it without it first. Right, they're loose now. I want the drain facing this way. Come on. On she goes. See, that's gone tight again now. You really have got to loosen these Jubilee clips right off. As far as it'll possibly go. Loosen that right off. Let's try that now. Oh, come on. There you go. There she goes. Right, she's on. Let's try and position it. Back where it belongs. Done it. She's on. Right, let's tighten this one up. And that way that one won't move so much then. That'll do for now. I'll check it out at the end. He's on. Right, just got to tighten this Jubilee clip up, and that will be that. Oh, for that. Oh, your back's gone. Where's it gone? Anywhere it wants to. Right, that is done. Let's get that. Let's plug the sensor back in first. Where's that gone? There is that. Let's plug that in. That's it. Let's put the bracket back on. Done. Fuck me. So it's done. You can fit it without taking the scuttle panel, the ECU out, but by the love of God, don't bother. Just take all that off. It'd be so much easier. It must have took me a good 40 minutes to put that back on. It was so hard, but obviously editing makes it look easier. So she's all done, all back together. I have lost a 10mm bolt. It fell down in there somewhere, and I can't even bother to look for it. The exhaust is getting fitted next week. I'm going to take it down to my mate's garage, get the exhaust fitted, and that tray's got to come off anyway, so I'll find it then and put it back in. I'll do the video to prove that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Drive safe. I'll see you soon. Go for that.